Hey everyone, this video is a grocery haul and I get my groceries the lazy way. Okay, I'm not lazy, but it takes out the temptation aspect of shopping at a store. I order my groceries online. Yep. And then it comes right to my door. I pick a time window and I just wait and it's here and it's easy and I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to go down certain aisles and resist temptation or get something that I don't necessarily need. This allows me to pick and choose what I want online and it comes straight to my door. So yeah, it may be a little lazy, oh well, but it's super convenient and again, takes out that temptation factor. You know what it's like being in the checkout aisle when you see all those like yummy, delicious treats that are out of this world. Or for me, the Oreo aisle, I go no matter what just to see if there's new flavors. This way, if you have a goal and you are watching what you're eating, you don't have to worry about anything. You just order what you want online. I use Fresh Direct because this caters to the East Coast. It's a grocery delivery service, but there are different options like Walmart. Walmart is everywhere, so check your Walmart. It's probably going to be easy for you to order your groceries there and then you just pick them up. But there are also other meal delivery options that cater to different parts of the United States. So just find what works for you. All right, that's enough chatting. Let's jump in and I'm gonna show you exactly what I got. All right, I've separated the groceries for you into my favorite protein sources, my favorite carb sources, my favorite fat sources, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I order, and I hope that you learned something from this. So whenever I'm shopping for protein sources, I always look for the leanest option possible. So your lean proteins are going to be chicken, also lean ground turkey, lean ground beef. Fish is a very lean option source. Any white fish is going to be lean when you're thinking about cod or orange roughy or tilapia. Those are great sources. And this time I went with chicken. So I got the boneless, skinless chicken breast. And this is a very lean option, and I even double check and will cut off fat in certain situations. Now I love to grill chicken, but I also put chicken in a crock pot and let it cook overnight and then turn it into shredded chicken. That's so good if you mix that with fresh salsa and you have fiesta chicken in the morning. It is amazing. Another lean source of protein I like is lean ground beef, and this is my favorite because I love to make burgers. I'm a huge burger fanatic, and if I'm watching what I'm eating, what I'll do is I will use a lettuce wrap to make my bun, and that is why I got romaine. So I'll show you that again when I get to the veggies, but this is also great to just make in your eggs too, like a little bit of ground beef, and it just adds some more protein. And then I also love ground turkey. And this will go in the eggs, or as well as I'll make ground turkey burgers. So it just kind of depends on what you want. So those are the main protein sources. Now as far as vegetables, vegetables are great. Eat them, eat lots of them because they have a lot of the vitamins and minerals that are beneficial for your body. So I love broccoli florets, so I get these frozen. It's always best to get your veggies either fresh first and then frozen. If you get canned stuff, that's just going to have some additives. That's what keeps the shelf life longer. They're going to be most likely jam-packed with more sodium. So I would always go for fresh, and then if you, your second option would be frozen. Green beans. Green beans are another good carb and veggie. They have a lot of benefits there. Now for the lettuce, like I was saying, romaine, I use this to make like tacos or for my burger bun or just salads in general. And that's why I also got arugula. Cauliflower rice. Now this is a rice alternative, but way lower carb, and I just love that. Now you can get a head of cauliflower and rice it yourself if you just put the florets in a blender and chop until you know they're the consistency that you like. It takes a lot of time, so I just like to buy it already prepackaged, already riced, and all I do for this is I put it in a pan and I cook it, and I'll add some like green onions and salt and pepper and maybe some liquid aminos, and it just tastes like rice. And then I'll add proteins like chicken. Now I did get this low-fat dressing because I was looking for something to jazz up my salads, and this was the best option that I could find. It's the Italian option, and it's 2.5 grams fat for 2 tablespoons. Another option for dressing, if you're like going out to eat and you're concerned, what I recommend is getting no dressing and getting a side of lemon and squeezing fresh lemon juice on your salad, then dashing a couple shakes of pepper, a couple shakes of salt, and seriously, it tastes like dressing. It's so good. Or if you want your dressing but are nervous about the portion size, ask for your dressing on the side and then drizzle your dressing with your fork. That allows you to control how much is on your salad. Now for the milk options, I like almond milk, and this is the brand that I get, the unsweetened silk 30-calorie option. And this is what I use if I have like whole grain cereal, or instead of a creamer, I use a couple tablespoons in my coffee. And then for my husband, we got him some low-fat milk, and so this will be his option. And this has a little more carbs, ingredients, fat-free milk, vitamin A, as well as vitamin D3. Okay, so for carbs and for some fruits, we got bananas. These are simple sugars. These are going to be best for you if you time them pre and post workout, because they're going to go immediately to your bloodstream, and it's just a great way for you to use those calories, those simple sugars, for energy. And then for other fruits that I love, which are the lowest calories, are berries. So they have the lowest amount of calories, the lowest amount of sugars, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. So we got blueberries here. It's blueberry season, so everything is so cheap. There's always deals, and I love that. And then I got raspberries, but other options would include strawberries as well as blackberries. Those are all good low sugar fruits. Okay, a great carb and protein source is low-fat yogurt, and I always get this, the 0%. I think it's Fage or Fage, let me know how you say it. And I use these for sweet and savory options. For a savory option, I will dab a couple spoonfuls of this on my lettuce tacos. Or if I want something sweet, I'll mix about a half a cup of this yogurt with some fruit, a little bit of sweetener, and you have a yummy dessert. Another great carb source, oatmeal. Slow digesting, keeps you full, you get a lot of it, it's so good, minimally processed, and yeah, I love it. I'll either make oats with water and have that for breakfast, heat it up in the microwave or on the stovetop, or I'll mix oats and blend them together with a whole egg, and I'll make pancakes, oatmeal pancakes. So it's very good. And this is also good fillers for like any recipes, like cookies and stuff. You can use oat flour and just grind up your oats and make a flour yourself. Another great source of carbs, potatoes, red potatoes. These are going to be fast-acting carbs, so really great post-workout. Slower digesting carbs are going to be like your sweet potatoes. So they just take a little bit longer to get into your system and to give you that energy from that carb source. And then for some healthy fats, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Now, a recommendation, if you're shopping for peanut butter in the grocery aisle, take a look at the label and look at the ingredients. A lot of proteins, a lot of peanut butters will have things like high fructose corn syrup, lots of added sugars, just unnecessary ingredients. Really, peanut butter should just have one ingredient, and you can, get really healthy options at like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, where you can actually grind up your peanuts or your almonds to make your nut butters, or you can find options that are already prepackaged that have minimal ingredients. So this is one of my favorites when I want something just easy from the store, and there's only 2 ingredients. It says peanuts and then contains 1% or less of salt. So that's all you need for a nut butter. And then another healthy fat source, avocados. I love avocados. Great source of fat, has a little bit of carbs in it, great on top of eggs or in salads or on your tacos or on your burger. They're just very good. So most of my foods are beneficial for me. They're high in nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. And I really focus on my 3 main meals, that they have a good balance of carbs, protein, and fat. But then I save that 10% for fun stuff. And this is to keep me sane and to keep me on track. And so that I don't, overdo it on unnecessary foods. I allow myself to enjoy things in moderation. This is one of my favorites. This is a lower fat protein ice cream, enlightened, and this flavor is unbelievable. Caramel goodness in it, a little bit of crunch. Oh my gosh. I really have to control my servings, so I usually stick with a half a cup. And then I love protein bars, especially on the go. This is a really good option. You can find these at the specialty food stores like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. It's always going to be in the refrigerated aisle, and the ingredients are great. I know everything that's in it. So this is another protein bar that I would recommend. Now, a lot of protein bars are still very highly processed, so you just want to be mindful. You don't want to overdo it, and enjoy some foods like that, the protein ice cream and the protein bar, in moderation, but then have a well-balanced diet with all this yummy goodness, all this food that is just going to leave you with so much energy and, prevent certain illnesses and keep your body fueled and working efficiently. There's so many reasons why you should be sticking on top of your diet and just making sure you have a healthy, balanced eating lifestyle. I hope you guys learned something, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's ashley@leggday.com. I'll put it right here. I also have tons of resources on my website. Just log on to leggday.com. I would love to interact with you. I would love to take you on as a client, whether it's nutrition or fitness based, and I appreciate you guys watching.